Hi everybody, welcome to another video in the CBM Flux Studio series. Today I will show why I think that NIB files are a very useful resource. Let's start by opening a G64 for California games, which was converted by dimconf from the NIB file to G64. And let's use my track alignment tool for Vorpal. As you can see, the application lets us know that not all tracks are properly aligned, at least not according to what it expects for Vorpal disks. Almost all tracks look flawless, but yeah, the first one that is misbehaving is 19, and then there is 21, 22, 23. Let's have a look at what's happening at the end of the track. So here you can see already what looks like a suspicious situation. In these speed areas you have tracks with a very different amount of data, and that is not something that happens usually, unless of course tracks were written with the different rotation speed or other tricks like that. In comparison, you can see the first zone, all tracks seem to have similar length, but this one, and in subsequent zones, same thing, very similar length. And if we go to the very left zone, similar lengths again. So why doesn't CBM Flux Studio realign these tracks? Well, simply put, these tracks are not healthy. They are missing some of the data, and the reason is that nibconf didn't really know how to produce G64 out of the NIB file. However, let's have a look at the NIB file itself. So this is the file from where that G64 was produced. Aligning the NIB file is not something that is enabled. I just enabled it for this video, and as you can see, now all tracks have been realigned properly because all the data is found within the NIB file. Now NIB files don't contain circular data, but let's have a look at what the end of the track now looks like. As you can see, all trailer patterns, where in the beginning it's all leading patterns, which means that if we use the NIB file to produce a G64, knowing exactly where to do the cut and the padding, we can produce a G64 from this NIB file that works in an emulator without patching and works on the real hardware once it's written back to a physical disk. And that's incredibly good news, because it means that the enormous amount of NIB files that have been produced so far can be reused to get working disk images, and they can also be used successfully to compare results with different workflows. So things like CryoFlux or equivalent projects, or any future project really, we will be able to reuse the NIB files to validate the toolset that will be produced for those tools. And that's really incredible good news to me, and that's why I really like NIB files. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.